Warning, the following contains spoilers. Watch at your own risk. Oh, just kidding. While Invincible has returned with a bang, the series opted not to release a special episode as it did between seasons 1 and 2, but the latest outing has already provided the perfect replacement. With the first 2 seasons having a 2.5-year gap between installments, Invincible decided to try and ease the pain by releasing a bonus episode following Adam Eve's backstory in the lead-up to Season 2. Viewers responded positively to the project, sparking rumors of more one-off specials, and with several Invincible characters deserving their own spin-off, it seemed inevitable the show would continue this new tradition. However, with Invincible Season 3 fixing the long production issue and returning to screens less than a year after Season 2's finale, there was seemingly no time to fit in a bonus episode. Alternatively, it's possible that the creators simply wanted to keep these specials to a minimum, making them feel more unique whenever they do appear. Either way, the decision ultimately proved to be a great call, as Season 3 has already set up the ideal replacement for Adam Eve's special by combining the ongoing narrative with one character's origin. And the results couldn't have gone any better. Cecil's origin story proved invincible. Didn't need another bonus episode. Invincible did Cecil's backstory justice without relying on a bonus episode. Season 3's second episode provided some much-needed context around Cecil's backstory, helping explain how he became the director of the Global Defense Agency, alongside why he is often so cold. A Deal with the Devil dived into his origins, highlighting how Cecil got his scars and why his attitude towards criminals changed, having served time in prison. However, rather than simply dedicating the entire episode to this storyline, Cecil's history was explored alongside the current narrative, providing Season 3 with its own version of a special episode without sacrificing the main narrative, which proved to be an effective method. Fans would undoubtedly prefer to see the main series return than wait an extra few months just so they could get a one-off special, making it clear a bonus episode wasn't required. Still, lifting the curtain on characters' backgrounds is essential to Invincible, especially when it comes to a mysterious figure like Cecil. Thankfully, Season 3 managed to provide its audience with the best of both worlds, slipping the special episode feel seamlessly into the overall story, and given Cecil appears to be one of Invincible's main villains this season, he is the perfect character to put the spotlight on. Unlike Mark's previous foes, Cecil genuinely wants the same thing as the protagonist, albeit through different methods, which is what makes their conflict so engaging. The GDA leader isn't a true antagonist, but he is still an obstacle for Invincible to overcome, and his dedicated episode makes the lack of a bonus much easier to swallow. A Deal with the Devil was the perfect way to explore Cecil's background. Having Cecil's history intertwined with his current storyline worked even better than a bonus episode would have. Given how interesting Cecil's background is, Invincible could have easily given the character an entire episode dedicated solely to his origin, like the show did with Adam Eve, but intertwining it with the main narrative worked so much better. Considering Cecil once had the same views about reforming criminals as Mark, showing why he changed his mind and what he went through in the past makes it much easier to understand his perspective and his overall role in the plot. Cecil isn't heartless, nor does he believe criminals should avoid punishment, but he understands the value of reforming them. The fact that Mark and Cecil's fight stemmed entirely from this issue makes A Deal with the Devil a much better chance to delve into Cecil's past while using it to amplify Mark's journey. The protagonist lacks experience, and while he likely believes the GDA leader simply doesn't have the same set of morals, Cecil's history proves this isn't the case. With Invincible Season 3 also setting up more villains and still having plenty to cover, it doesn't have time to derail the story for an entire episode, making Episode 2 the ideal way to flesh out Cecil's story. Invincible should still do more special episodes in the future. Adam Eve's special episode remains a highlight, and Invincible has plenty of other characters who could benefit from getting the spotlight. While Invincible did a great job integrating Cecil's climb to GDA director into Season 3's overall narrative, The series shouldn't abandon its bonus episode premise. More episodes are always a welcome surprise for Invincible fans, and while Season 3 had a fast production, there is no guarantee future installments will do the same. Therefore, these specials can continue breaking up the longer breaks between content while fleshing out more characters' stories. Adam Eve was already a central figure in Season 1, but her one-shot origin episode helped viewers further understand her and grow more attached to the superhero. Alan and Cecil have already had episodes embedded into the central story that provided more context around their personalities and personal goals, but specials focusing on these fan favorites would still be great. Additionally, Rex Splod's fascinating origin story has already been referenced, which would be best explored in the form of a bonus. Side characters like the Mauler twins and Damien Darkblood could also be fun for some extra entertainment, while huge names like Omni-Man or the original Guardians of the Globe would also carry spin-offs, proving Invincible's bonus format still has plenty of potential. Thanks for watching.